Hello. Um, I've been sitting here trying to think how I should start the video, and they told me just to come on and just lay it out there. And to show you part of what happens behind the scenes when you're healing. When you're on the yellow brick road and you come into the forest and you come into the woods and you face one of your shadows. And what that looks like, what to do about it. And I came face to face with a shadow today. I got triggered and had the presence in me to know that I was triggered, to know that there's a story going on that my little girl is telling herself about the situation. And so got out of it like I tell you guys to do, and detached from it and went for a drive. I just needed to move. I just needed to move my energy because I could feel her shutting down. I could feel her closing herself off to the hurt that was happening and the hurt that was there. Nobody wants to feel that. Nobody wants. I mean, why would you not want to get out of it? Why would you not want to? Get out of it. Protect yourself from it. But it's not really possible to protect yourself from it because it's already in there. It's already in there. And so I just went for a drive and went to a place that I do a lot of grid work in. The place where I did grid work for the very first time ever. And it's a place where I tend to release. And I sat and I did a meditation, and as I was meditating and I was just sobbing, just couldn't even hold it back, and I was trying. That's the problem, is that who knows how long I've been holding this back and trying to be strong and to just keep moving, to just stay in the light. And that's what ideally we're filled with more and more light, but we have to bring that light into the shadows and shine it there too, and not be afraid of that, because that's part of the process. It's going to happen. And we have to know what to do when we're there, not shy away from it, not resist it. So much of the hurt in me is from resistance. And some of it is resisting love. And I have shame about resisting love, I think. And it's connected to shame, that ancestral shame. That was never mine. But I accepted it as mine. So this is part of doing the work, to just be in it, just sit with it and just listen to it, and just help to release it. Just been driving around, listening to music. Usually I'll shut down. I just won't listen to anything. I'll just listen to my thoughts. That's what gets me in trouble. So I've just been listening to music, and there's a song that I knew was going to get to me, Landslide. I've done a reading about that before, and it's really special to me. But I've been avoiding it because I knew it was going to hurt. So, of course, I had to turn it on. And it made so much sense. The lyrics itself made so much sense too right now. You know, they always make sense for wherever I am, but it made so much sense for right now that time makes you bolder. Children get older. And I'm getting older too. And it really is time to release the old timeline. She also says, I've built my life around you. And I've built my life around protecting myself from love because of the distorted ways that I received it before. And there was shame placed on love. The one that really got me, though, after that was there's a band called The Light Parade. If you guys have never heard of them, look them up on YouTube. Just this acoustic guitar, just two singers together. There's something about their voices that, man, they just get to me in a good way, in a release kind of way. But they do a lot of covers. They did a cover of I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, which also merges into Stand By Me. Look up that version if you've never seen it before. And that's the one that really got me. That's the one that helped me to release. Sitting here driving and I had to pull over. I'm sitting here at just this little pond. And I just lost it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Just pull over and cry the ugly cry on the side of the road. And all I could think was that about my video that I posted earlier with Follow the Yellow Brick Road, and I'm not afraid to go into the shadow, and I also am not afraid anymore to show that side of the work that we do. That this is me too. This is me in the middle of facing my shame, facing the shame that it's never mine, in order to release it, in order to realize that it was there, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it till I was triggered today, and I got to put a name to it. I got to say that those thoughts, feeling of rejection, the feeling of abandonment, just is connected to shame. My poor little girl. God love her. God loves her. There it is. She's carried this shame around for so long. She doesn't need to anymore. This is how I take it from her. This is how I take it and release it. Tell her it's not hers to carry. She's just as worthy. She's just as worthy of God's love as anyone. Sometimes just with that release, just talking it through, just being in it, just connecting with it and allowing it to flow. That's how she speaks. That's how I help her to say what it is that she thinks so that I can. She never thought that God loved her. She thought that she had done something wrong. And that it's her fault. Just for being who she is. That hurts. That hurts bad. So sad for her that she thought that all that time. I'm so grateful that I get to witness that and shift that now. I deserve so much more. I deserve everything that she deserves, everything that she wants. Follow the yellow brick road. Lions and tigers and bears. This was one of them. This was the bear. This was the bear. That was it. That's just what I wanted to say. I just was guided to share this part of my journey with you too, not just the realizations and the clearing and the clarity afterwards. It's the clarity that comes in the process of, in the middle of it too, that it's just as beautiful and just as hard and just as right, because it is what it is. It's presence. So thanks for holding space.